Hello, hello. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our morning get together live here on Facebook where we share news from Puerto Vallarta, from Jalisco, from Mexico. We share and look at your comments, your ideas, your suggestions on how to best connect with each other and with our city, Puerto Vallarta, as a community of English-speaking locals. We do this Monday through Saturday. And we love doing it. We share this news here on Facebook, and then we share these news also on YouTube, where a bunch of friends watch later on in the day. Hello to all our YouTube friends. And this is what we do, and this is who we are, and this is what we're going to do today. And I'm being explicit because, well, it'll make sense why I'm being so explicit this morning. Let me just get into this. A recurring theme yesterday in the morning and also in yesterday's spotlight is, how much do we take for granted that people know who we are and know what we do, and how explicit should we be every single time that we talk about our activities. And I am of the opinion that, the common denominator has to be really low, because once you assume that everybody's going to know who you are and what you do, it's a dangerous assumption. But we're not going to worry too much about that. Most of us know why we're here. And for those of you that are watching for the first time, welcome. If you enjoy the content, of course, you are welcome to let us know that you are new, and we'll give you a nice little welcome. And you're always welcome to come back. Today we have not a lot of news, but some reflection that I wish to share with you. So we might as well get started. As usual, we'll take a look at your beautiful comments in a little while. But first, we start with not a beautiful photograph, but an amazing photograph. This is the new river connecting Nayarit and Jalisco. Not the new river, the new bridge connecting Nayarit and Jalisco over the Ameca River. This is, of course, part of the new Guadalajara to Puerto Vallarta highway. This is the final stretch. So much for the Federación Bridge, which is just down the street, which has been thought of and planned for years, and it hasn't happened. This bridge is going to be a 4-lane bridge, and the whole highway is expected to be completed later on this year. This new road will drop you off just right next to the Puerto Vallarta airport, thus completing the construction of the new, now not so new, Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara highway. In other news, Governor Alfaro did inaugurate the second runway at Guadalajara's International Airport a couple of days ago. And this is great news for our capital city's international airport, because the second runway will increase the airport's capacity by 70%. And while I was looking at this lovely note from Banderas News, I saw another headline that I missed. Also from Banderas News, this is from almost a month ago, indicating that Puerto Vallarta's new terminal will be ready before the end of the year. And I put this up here because I get frequent questions about when the new terminal is going to be completed. In fact, I did happen to hear on the radio the other day that the new terminal is expected to be completed in 2025. So whether it's going to be end of this year or beginning of next, we still don't know. But the construction and completion of the new terminal here in Puerto Vallarta will undoubtedly expedite things here in our airport. For those of you that are planning on traveling, again, we'll keep you updated if we see more headlines about this. Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. And here's what our snarky weather says. It's summertime, meatbag. Pool party at my secret base in Antarctica. I don't know that I want to go to Antarctica for a pool party, but I am happy to see that we are enjoying 30 degrees right now. Humidity is at 74%. And our weather forecast for today says we're going to have mostly cloudy skies this morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon. We can expect a 44% chance of rain, a high of 32 and a low of 26. Then tomorrow, Friday, rain in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 60%, a high of 32 and a low of 25. And then Saturday, mostly clear skies in the morning with thunderstorms in the afternoon, a chance of rain of 76%, and a high of 32 and a low of 24. Now, let me continue with some musing that I had this morning. It should not be a mystery, because we've mentioned this before, that I've been curious to visit the Pueblo Mágico of Tequila, which is about an hour and a half or slightly less, about an hour west of Guadalajara. I mean, you pass it on the way to Guadalajara from Puerto Vallarta. It is where tequila is made. It is where tequila was born. And in the past, I have not thought of going to it because it takes time to get there if you don't have your own car. It takes, getting into Guadalajara by bus, perhaps, and then taking another bus back to Tequila, which in the past seemed to be like a long time to go or to spend on a bus. But now that the highway is ready and the bus ride is much shorter, or shorter enough, now I'm thinking maybe it is a good time to go to Tequila, because let's say that it takes 3.5 hours, well, make it 4 hours from the Puerto Vallarta terminal to the Zapopan terminal. Once you get to the Zapopan terminal, you walk half a block to the other terminal, the Vallarta Plus terminal, and they have the Tequila Plus bus, which leaves every half hour, and it takes another 1 hour and 20 minutes to get to Tequila. So the entire drive or bus ride from Puerto Vallarta to Tequila would probably be a little over 5 hours, but definitely not as much as 6 hours. Now, why would anyone go to Tequila? Well, I've never been. Again, it's a very painterly little town. I've heard from friends that it is a beautiful little town. There are many types of hotels, from very basic ones right in the heart of the town to things as eclectic as this hotel, in which every single room is made out of a giant barrel. So there's a lot of things to see in Tequila. Needless to say, I've been thinking about Tequila over the past couple of days because of this tragic accident that went on in Tequila a couple of days ago. So let me know your thoughts on Tequila. Let me know if you have been there, what you enjoyed, what you didn't enjoy, and I'll keep you posted. I also want to let you know that the credentials and the links to watch and to register for the Spotlight are up in the Facebook page, in the event, in the YouTube, in the YouTube live broadcast. So anybody that is interested in promoting your own project in the next edition of the Spotlight should be able to find the link, I hope, and register to promote an upcoming event or maybe a product or a service. And I also want to let you know that yesterday at the Spotlight, we had our friends from the Pleasant Uprising. It's a local band. They were promoting two events. One is this a performance tomorrow night at El Gusto Lounge. And again, we commented about this business of being descriptive with what's going on anyone's event, because when I saw the description for this on the Facebook event, it says it's that time again, Friday night uprising at Gusto Lounge. So if you don't know who the band is or what kind of music they play, or if you don't know what the lounge is about, then it would be nice to have more details. But fortunately, they did update the information for their other event, this graduation party, which is going to take place on the 27th. So I look forward to that, and I hope other people will become interested in it. While we're talking about events, this is the event. This is so freaking weird. We talked about this Tequila and Mezcal Expo that is coming to Puerto Vallarta. It was first billed as Tequila and Raicilla, but now it's called a Tequila and Mezcal. And this is, or maybe this is no, this is it, August 1st to August 3rd. But if you look at the photograph, it says 26 to 27 of April, and they're using the graphic from their an event that they had at Marina de Cabo San Lucas. So do you know what's going on? I don't think so. I don't know what's going on. So, you know, when people don't put a lot of attention into providing enough details about their events, then it's not surprising that they are not as successful as they would like. That's not a complaint. It's just an observation. My wish for this event, or for any event organizer, is that you are as thorough as you can to entice people to attend your events. Of course, I was also happy to hear from Carmen Porras, who, after selling out their original Puebla My Love public dinner, which is happening this weekend, they have opened a second date on Saturday, August 10, after the successful filling of their first evening. So I have it there, and I'll share it with you in the show notes for you to consider attending this dinner. You may recall that last week, Carmen talked to us in detail at the Spotlight about everything that she's going to feature, and we were all starving after she was done. I will be present at this weekend's first drag brunch north of the Quale, which is going to happen at El Rey Lounge de Versalles. I sent a message to Lorenzo this morning to see how they were doing in terms of tickets, and he informed me that they still have 3 tables remaining on the patio. So if you wish to attend this event, this is going to happen this Saturday from 11 o'clock in the morning to 1 p.m. I am considering starting Coffee and Headlines half an hour earlier at 10 o'clock in the morning instead of, you know what, and now that I'm saying it, let's just make it a fact. Saturday we'll begin Coffee and Headlines at 10, not 10:30, because we want to get to this drag brunch right at 11 as they're starting. So that's what we're going to do. And of course, last but not least, I can't wait for this afternoon for my Notes from the Heart birthday celebration music appreciation presentation. It's going to be a lot of fun, at least for me, to talk about all this music that has really touched me in a crazy way throughout my life. And it was difficult to come up with the proper selections, but it is done. It is going to be fabulous. And the most important thing is that it is a pay what you want event. You pay at the reception desk and you will get a ticket as always. And I'm excited. I'm excited about it. And I hope some of you will be able to join me this afternoon. Ta da ta ta. Okay, lots of good mornings and some good afternoons. I love it. Uh, so very excited about the event tonight at the Joint Co-working Space. We will bring Kleenex. You may need them. I know, Stan, that I will. I'm going to be a mess. I anticipate that. But I am comforted by the fact that I will be surrounded by loving friends. So it's going to be absolutely wonderful. Let's see what else. Pum pum pum. Oh, yummy. Muffin is at Starbucks La Isla, enjoying some of the best AC in the city. Good for you. I look forward to the air conditioning at the joint this afternoon. And I'm hoping that you'll be able to join us, Logan. Let's see what else we have. Boom, pum, boom, boom. Da 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 da. Bidim, boom, boom. Betsy, good morning, all. So looking forward to music presentation tonight. It's a surprise and an intimate insight into Paco's treasures. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. No judgment on the music that moved me when I was 12, I hope. But, we go back to my early teen years, and I hope you're going to enjoy this. Let's see what else we have. Bravo, Glenn. Our real estate agent just confirmed our delivery date of our Puerto Vallarta home will be October 9th. See you all soon. Thanks, Paco, for all your insights to our future home city of Puerto Vallarta. Glenn, have you told everyone of the housewarming party? And I'm just kidding, of course. No, I wish you much success moving to your new home in Puerto Vallarta. And I don't need to remind you, but I will, Glenn. This is a place where you can find all kinds of information and resources from English-speaking locals. That's who we are. So if you have any questions, you know where to find us, and we are here for you. Let's see. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Angelica says Tequila is a cute town. Oh my God, Albert got approved for his paperwork chingadera. I love it. Congratulations, Albert. I knew that your appointment was at 9 o'clock in the morning. I am so glad that you got things done. So, mazel tov, papi. I will give you a French kiss when you come to Puerto Vallarta in a couple of days. No witnesses. Let's see what else. Barbara says, we visited Tequila some years ago. I remember that it was so hot. We visited the Barrel Hotel. So interesting. Well, thank you for that, Barbara. I am actually going to start doing some research about what would be the best time of year to visit Tequila. And I definitely want to see it. Betsy says, would love to spend the night in a giant barrel in Tequila. Well, if it's too expensive, we can get really high. Well, I can get really high. I don't know if you get really high, but I can get really high and we can sit next to a smaller barrel and pretend. That's just me. Sorry about that. Too many tudum-tums today, but that's okay. Let's see what else we have. There is an interesting restaurant around Tequila that is underground. Thank you for that. I will be looking for that. Pum pum pum. Oh my goodness, that is funny but not funny. You are correct, Chris. Going to Tequila could be a real blast. It is funny but not funny. I mean, it's unfortunate what happened in Tequila, and of course, because it happened in the heart of the town, it will take some time for some of the surrounding businesses, not to mention Tequila Cuervo, to recover. But yeah, it's been on my mind. Clive says the Jose Cuervo tour was very good. Take the VIP tour, including a tequila lesson and tasting. I have taken that tour before, but ironically, we stopped at the factory, but we didn't see the town. This was part of a shopping weekend bus ride that I took from Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara, organized by Superior Tours. I don't know if Superior Tours still does that, but they used to do this awesome weekend shopping trip in Guadalajara, where you would leave on a Friday and come back on a Sunday. The bus would stop at Tequila on the way, then take you to Guadalajara. And then once in Guadalajara, it would also bus you to the wonderful Sunday market at Tonalá, and then bring you back. Again, I don't know if Astrid from Superior Tours is still doing it, but if she is, it is a great way to go shopping in Guadalajara for the first time. Spencer asks about any updates. It is too soon. I did read this morning, however, that they had a second incident yesterday, or maybe this morning. A bunch of cardboard caught fire also within the same facility. So I hope they are able to recover sometime in the near future. Let's see what else we have. Gigi gives us more information about their event, which includes that the fact that they play funk, reggae, soul, disco, etc., etc. Again, Zizi, I'm not picking on you, and I'm not picking on anyone. All I'm saying is that at a time in which it is easy to be distracted, at a time in which it is really hot out there and nobody really wants to leave the comfort of home, or many people don't, it is up to us as event organizers to entice people as thoroughly as possible. My wish for you and for anybody organizing events here in Puerto Vallarta, and for myself as well, is that we are as thorough as we can when we provide information about our events, and never assume that people know who we are or what we bring to the table. That's just my 2 cents. Oh my good, we have a new person. Hello, Jessica. Everybody say hello to Jessica, please. Welcome to Coffee and Headlines. Thank you so much for saying that you are new. We love to see new people. If you live here and have questions, shoot. If you are planning on moving here, let us know. If you are just coming for a visit, let us know. We may not be the best resource for short-term visitors, but your questions are more than welcome. Let's see. Ba-dum-bum-bim, Betsy, oh my God! Of course, I forget to think about this. Betsy Ann is also going to the brunch at El Rey Lounge. So there you have it, Betsy. 10 to 10:30, and both you and I will have time to get ourselves to El Rey Lounge to enjoy the Sunday brunch. I love it. Gustavo, thank you so much for welcoming Jessica. I very much appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, wow. I read that Let's Fur opening Guadalajara, and I'm glad to hear that it's moving right along. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. This is awesome. Glenn says, love to invite you and Logan to our housewarming party. Careful with these open-ended invitations, Glenn. You may end up with a bunch of people. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what else we have. Oh, I remember that. We found out about Coffee and Headlines Facebook group when we watched Logan and you on YouTube video about Calle Santa Barbara landslide. That was like ages ago. My goodness. That was ages ago. Time flies. Let's see. Jessica lets us know that she is a resident. This is awesome. I'm so glad that you are here. Again, welcome to Coffee and Headlines. Oh, I love this comment. Thank you very much, Carmen. We'll be happy to see some of you this Saturday for Puebla, my love dinner at Oculto by El Arrayan. Thank you for helping us sell out. Carmen, you know this. You are my dear friend. I love you and admire you, and it is a pleasure to create connections that work out for you and for anyone that takes the time to be part of our community. It is what we do, and it is what helps us sleep well at night, actually. And with that said, I think we've reached the end of today's broadcast. Thank you so much for so many comments and interesting questions and interesting discussion. Of course, I am now going to pack all the things that I need for my presentation this afternoon, which will be fun, cathartic, emotional, but really important to me. I'm grateful for the opportunity to talk about music and share with others my love for music. And what more could I need? I will see you tomorrow. Take care.